Y'all, the fact that this thing right here gotta be our saving grace. This thing right here gotta be our saving grace to what the hell is going on. Who the hell is going on with what is out of control to me. I don't know.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, BusyBlu, and I am back. Sorry, y'all. I didn't know this microphone was all over here. Hopefully, y'all can hear me in the beginning. But I'm back with another recap and review. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe to the channel, okay? Today, I'm going to be recapping and reviewing and ranting about Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 16, Episode 1, where the drama begins. Y'all, I didn't think I was gonna be able to say that. I was even recording or recapping and reviewing this. It's not even coming off the tongue as easy as where I normally should be. Y'all know what's really crazy is the fact that I wasn't even recording Real Housewives of Atlanta because it hasn't been coming on for so long, and I didn't think that the girl was coming back. So I took her out of my DVR thing. So trying to watch it again, I had to watch the video on demand. So pissed, okay? Because I had to watch the commercials, all the commercials. And watching commercials is not fun when you're trying to review or recap the show. I guess if you Ashley Miller, it probably is because she does hers throughout like the she does hers throughout the ads, but I don't do mine like that. So I don't know. I wasn't recording it. Y'all, are y'all excited for Real Housewives of Atlanta to be back? I kind of am. Now, if I'm going to be fair, it is giving the Real Housewives, the real hip hop wives of Atlanta, because I mean, this is not really, it's not giving Bravo branding. I don't know, or unless they about to cancel Miami, because it was kind of giving Miami branding. But overall, I am a little excited to come back. This episode wasn't bad for me. Y'all know what I love about my housewife shows: melodrama. I like melodrama. I like Who Said That. And we're starting off, we're kicking it off good with a really good Who Said That? Okay, I really do love that. The Who Said That, or I'm offended, okay, by your outfits. That's what I love in my housewife show. So I'm really excited, y'all. Let's get into this episode. So we start off with Porsha. Now, y'all, can somebody explain this to me? Y'all think Porsha was working out for real, for real? Because you had her doing all this on somebody's bridge, doing all of this. She didn't even look like she was perspiring, girl. She doing all this on the bridge. Me and Pilar, girl, whatever. So she comes out and she's basically saying like, hey, she's back. Her Pilar, they're doing well. They're thriving. They're still living in the marital home. Then we do a flashback because now she's trying to figure out where she went wrong in the marriage and the man she chose. You know what kills me is always that her mom and her sister are there to be like, I can't believe that you did everything that you could. And the mama, he is crazy. He was lying to you. Who's to know who was telling the truth? She always looked done up, sitting at home. Who's to know what was going on? And you were telling the truth. Who knows if he was telling the truth? Who is this man? And then Porsha, the person I fell in love with. Okay, girl. So she's like, look, Karma's going to get back to him one way or another, and Karma don't play about her. So that's how she feels now. So moving on from there, we got Shamea. Now, this kind of where this whole thing come into play, because Shamea, they give us this whole big old thing about who's and who's connected to who is and what's not. Okay, so let's go through what Shamea was saying before we get into that. Basically, people know her as Porsha's ride or die. I don't know if that's the word we want to use, but we'll go with it. Porsha's ride or die. And she says, look, she is Atlanta through and through, and she can outshine the best of them. She got her $9 million home. It was the second largest sale of whatever the year was that she purchased it. But she doesn't like to be defined by her money because she is more than that. She's a family girl. She has her family coming over. Is it me? I'm sorry. And yeah, take this for what it is. She's such a family girl, but it seemed like she had to explain a lot to her family. Yeah, we have these new girls coming over, and I want you to kind of meet some of the girls, and kind of, Porsha, me here, who Porsha. It seemed like she had to explain a lot. It was given a lot of explaining. I don't know, but it's family first, and this is gonna be the first party she's having in her marital home or in her home since she's purchased it. Everybody's come up to celebrate. She says she calls herself the Jamie Foxx because she's a quadruple threat. Overall, we do know that Shamea is talented. She's been hosting, she's been singing, she's been dancing. She's kind of that raw. So, she's just happy that the world get a chance to see it. Her two daughters are Shia and Shiloh. Shia and Shiloh. Shiloh was born with uh some issue, and he was born through surrogacy, but nor that he was premature. So she's been dealing with that. Her husband and her have been together for 10 years. She went through this. His name is Gerald. They had drinks and it was over from there. She talked about pooping in his bathroom. I don't know. What I do love about her already is the fact that the producer's like, can you make this short? It's just like, yeah, girl, hold on, I'm almost ready. I know people like that. And I think that sometimes I could be like that where I'm just like, yeah, and then what? And then this, and then this, and then this. And I'm like, well, I thought you was gonna make it short. You know what? I think I had more to say than I thought I did. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Last year she didn't get a chance to have a party because of everything that was going on with her son. And being in a hospital, but she's really excited to get out. She's ready for her family to meet the new people. Okay, so then we go through this. Okay, basically how Shamea knows everyone. You know what I am gonna say, and I don't think a lot of people feel this way, but I do. I love the fact that she is the glue. I am the fifth member. Okay, shout out to Escape and Latasha and Tamika's mother. I am the fifth member. Um, I love the fact that Shamea is the glue. Okay, just so happens that I'm the girl who knows all the girlies. Just so happens that I'm the girl who knows all the girlies. Where y'all feel like y'all have these anchors already. We need Porsha back. We need Cynthia back. And we need Kenya back. And where's Phaedra? It just so happens that Shamea is the glue. Look at her being front and center. Look at her being front and center. So basically, what she said on the television show was that she's known Porsha for years. Now, for those who can't see, class is now in session. Y'all see this little mouse right here in the center? This is Shamea. As y'all can see, she got everybody together. Okay, so she starts off by saying that she knows Porsha for years. Porsha actually was the individual who taught her how to shave her vagina and told her that she should shave her vagina. Porsha's the one who told her she should shave her vagina because nobody would have. And she said that they was young too. It wasn't 16, 17, 18. That young enough. She told her she needed to shave her vagina. That's what Porsha was saying and thinking about when she was there. She said she needed to shave her vagina. Because don't know men want to see all of that when they go down there. She told her she needed to shave her vagina. I guess that's what friends do. Put it in the comments. Did you tell your friend when y'all was in high school or middle school to shave her vagina? I don't know. After that, she says that that's why she knows Cynthia and that's why she knows Phaedra. Oh, sorry, Cynthia and Kenya. Moving up from there, she said that she met Kelly, this one over here, at a radio show, and she offered to cook for her while she was in the hospital with Shiloh. Clearly, Kelly knows Britt, okay, and because they are real friends, okay. She said her and Drew they did a film together. This is when she's talking about that TLC biopic that they had going on, but apparently, Shamea was in it. I don't remember Shamea in it. Wouldn't it be crazy if she had like a large role and I just still can't remember it? And I'm sitting here calling her all types of triple, quadruple threats. Anyway, moving up from there. Um, And then Drew is friends with Angela Oakley. We'll get into her situation a little bit later. Okay, overall, Shamea says that she is Atlanta's best friend. And looking from the graph, we would have to agree. We would have to agree. Okay, move on from there. Let's take her off now. So we're not going to be talking about that anymore. Let's keep moving. Okay, so from there, you get to Drew. Now, I don't know how many people watch my channel, and this may be your first time watching, girl. I call her Drew's a Bora because Drew is a Bora. Okay, she's boring to me, never liked her. I think this year we're gonna have to call her Drew's a liar. Okay, because y'all know her last name is Drew Zadora. And so I just come up with whatever the next part is gonna be after Z. And it seems like this season, Drew's a liar. Okay. She always been a liar, but I think it's gonna be a little bit more defined this season. So she says she's still going through the divorce. It's been long and hard. They can't agree on everything, but they couldn't agree when they were married. So that's that on that. Child, Kenya comes to the door. No fanfare at all. I was thinking that they're gonna the Kenya. No, child, Kenya comes in. They show Brooklyn's name. Kenya come in, they show Brooklyn's name first. The level of disrespect. Go back to the episode. They show Brooklyn's name before they even show Kenya's name. Those producers were over Kenya Moore, okay? That as soon as that scene came in, you seen Brooklyn's name first, child. So Kenya comes in, they put Kenya down. They say friend of, they say who she was. They just said Kenya, girl. Because if she not part of the show, shouldn't they say friend of? Or even when some people were on the show for a while, they'll say such and such as friend. Who kept bouncing around friend to friend? Was it Marlo or was it Sheree? Somebody who was a regular kept bouncing around friend to friend, a friend of this person, friend of this person. Now you're a friend of this person. Was it Shamea? I think it was Shamea. Candy's friend, Porsha's friend. Anyway, they didn't say who Kenya was a friend of. They just said she was there. Ralph lives downstairs like Greg. I remember when Greg was living in the basement when him and Nene was getting a divorce. Ralph lived downstairs. The baby came downstairs. He said, "See you later. Tell me goodbye." Okay, he has his own interest in and out. Shamea. Drew doesn't go down there a lot. They only communicate through a text and an app with the judge. She said that Ralph be going in causing arguments within the app and she don't say anything. So then they sit down and Kenya's like, "What's been going on with you, Gra?" And she was like, I did 5 movies and now I'm doing music. She's like, "Really?" Yeah, girl. To be honest, it was so good, touring and doing music now because I got a chance to open up for Tank in Chicago. Really? Yeah. Kenya was like, "Well, I got family and stuff up there." And here goes Drew. Oh, so does Dennis. Yes, Dennis who? Porsha's Dennis. Yeah, he has some family there. Okay, and where are we going with this? Well, apparently, he does music and he's been helping me with my music. King said, "Well, how does Porsha feel about this?" I mean, she said she's okay with it. He said he was going to talk to her about it and get, see how she feels. I'm assuming that he had already tell her, "Girl, you had no idea. Dennis has been a saving grace for me. Nights when I couldn't get up out of bed, I had no idea I was going to make it to my next meal, my next breath. Dennis breathed life into me. So he's been awesome throughout this time period." Did y'all see Kenya looking to the side like, so like, what are we doing here? She's like, "Yes." So she was like, he's just been helping my music and he's been a great support. He's been doing music for a long time. And then Kenya says, "So why didn't he help Porsha with her flatline career?" He's like, "Well, I'm not sure, how long he's been working on. I'm not sure." "Oh, okay, girl, you just said he was working on it for a long." Moving on. He said he asked for her blessing. We're not sure if Dennis got Porsha's blessing. Moving on from there, Kelly. I like Kelly. I love what she stirs up I love her. She's the Kenya Moore, Giselle Bryant of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the new coming of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She got these daughters who may be her saving grace, like Giselle, but she's a B like Kenya Moore. Okay, so we get there. Kelly's having a birthday party for her 17-year-old. It's her 17th birthday party. So they're doing tea. Her 17-year-old's name is Chloe. We learn that she has 4 daughters or overall, and that she's getting a divorce. Y'all know who without the injections? Kelly looked like Keely from 3LW to me. If Keely would have kept herself together and got a lot of facial injections, that's what Kelly looks like to me. Anyway, she has a large, beautiful townhome. She's getting divorced from her ex-husband, Mark. They were together for 11 years, and he also was the father of 3 of her children. But she said that the last few years of their marriage, she was going through hell, and it became a place that was unsafe for her. She said that the police was getting called, and it was just an unsafe environment. And she said that's all she's gonna say. So I wonder if there was some DV or stuff that was going on, because she did seem like, and we're gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Moving up from there, she says she's trying to get back to the original KP. Okay, she's originally from Baltimore. She moved to Atlanta, and she opened up a restaurant called Nana's Chicken and Waffles, where she serves chicken and waffles and other things. She has several different business ventures. She has a 24-karat syrup. She also has a cookbook. She got a waffle mix. She got a mimosa mix. Is it just me? But what the hell is a mimosa mix? To be honest, isn't it just champagne and orange juice? What special concoction? Let's see. What special concoction does she have together that's a mimosa mix? What makes it a mimosa mix? What's this lady's name? Kelly. I don't see the mimosa mix. Oh, it's a new mimosa mixer. Let's see. It says a mixer. New edition cooking with Kelly. It's just a mixer. I guess it's just a mixer. That's what I'm reading here, because I'm not understanding what the mimosa mixer is. I don't know. Be sure to grab a bottle of the new mimosa mix while you're there. Okay, let me show y'all what I'm reading. Here it says she has this new restaurant. And it says that Atlanta's culinary scene has reignited. Kelly Pharaoh, beloved star, not beloved Real Housewives. Girl, you just got here. She's also added a new edition product, a tantalizing mimosa mix. Attendees were amongst the bubbly delight. So is it just a regular mimosa? It's not a mimosa mix, it's just a mimosa. I don't get it. Anyway, she has a mimosa mix. Y'all go ahead, try it if y'all want to. And then she says going through her divorce has been very hard. Sometimes that Mark comes in, even in the courtroom, and it's very difficult. And one of her daughters was crying to her and just like distraught about what was going on. That daughter came over, was like, "Give me one of those honey lollipops. Let me taste some of your tea, child." It must have been a whole lot of alcohol in that tea, because Kelly was like, "You can't taste, girl. You can definitely not taste mine." After that, we see Chloe open up her gift. She gets 17 bags for her 17th birthday because she really likes bags. So that's been really that was really cute to see. The next scene was Porsha. She was going through to her divorce attorney. Everything about this thing was performative. I did like how the producers put a side by side of her walking in the last time, and she's walking in this time, and talking about the stuff the last time, and she's talking about the stuff this time. We already know it's the same old trope she's been going around the internet telling us about, so I'm not going to dive deep into it. Basically, she feels as if she needs this divorce in order to save the assets that she does have. She did not know the man she was marrying. That's why this time she did get a prenup. But this time, in order to keep a hold of the prenup, she got to get a divorce so that she can keep the assets that she does have. She said that she had no idea that the man was poor and fraudulent, and he was doing these bad checks. And every time they was going to the airport, they was being pulled to the side, and she was thinking, I only do this at the clubs. So she was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And now she's done with it. She still loves Simon as the man and as the person, but at this point, she wants to make sure that she gets her affairs in order. And they were arguing a lot on Valentine's Day, even though she did a cute Valentine's Day post. She said she's just keeping it all together. She had to. Okay, so moving on from there. Then you get the outing with Shamea, Britt, and Kelly. I like this scene because it's just I felt like it was just girlfriends talking, and that's really what I want. I think what's gonna frustrate me about this season is the tiptoeing around Porsha and her issues. I'm with Kelly. Girl, let's just talk about it, put it on the table, and let's move on from there. But if we're gonna keep tiptoeing and dancing around it, then it's gonna be a topic of conversation for a while. I'm not sitting here on this show to protect your feelings. Let's get past this big old drama. Then we can start doing the melodrama tit for tat. You get what I'm saying? So they sitting down talking. They go out to eat. Britt says that her husband makes her feel like she's that girl. So we get introduced to Britt a little bit more. She has her husband. Britt met Kelly through a mutual friend. They started being friends because both their boobies was popping out at the club, I guess. So Kelly tells me is that, I'm really proud of you and everything that you have going on, girl, because you got that baby and the baby was going through that. You're like really super mom. So I'm really proud of you. She said, look, it was very personal. You brought him around and then you didn't, then you were able to marry him. Oh, and then she was like, yeah, so who's coming to the party? She talked about Porsha. Well, Portia's going through a lot too. Portia's going through a divorce, is what Shamea says to the two ladies. And Kelly was like, well, why you was dating that man husband anyway? Now, to me, it felt like very quick, like, girl, she should have been talking to that lady man anyway. Because that's how me and my girls talk, right? It seemed like they was putting a little too much weight on it. Because they really could have passed it back, like, girl, I don't know anything about the situation, girl. I don't know anything about the situation, who was sleeping with whose man or what. I don't know. But no. Well, what are you talking about? I mean, I'm saying that, she kept her. Well, that was what was going on in the blogs. Do you want to, Shamea, you standing up for a fight that you don't need to stand up in? Just be like, girl, I don't know nothing about what happened, what the situation is. I heard about things in the blogs. I wasn't there. You wasn't there, girl. I don't know. But instead of doing that, well, were you there? And do you know? And then you, girl, you sit here putting up a fight you don't need to. You standing 10 toes down and you need to leave it alone. Pick up your feet, mama. And then Brittany was like, well, outside of that mess of her stealing somebody else's husband and slobbing him down and taking him after she took that alcohol from that lady's house, I also heard that Drew and Ralph are seeing each other. She said, what? Yes, girl, I heard it through the grapevine and they talking to each other, okay? And Kelly was like, well, Dennis was in my DMs. I don't know why everybody's acting like this is now a new thing that Dennis been with everybody. Don't he have 1 million women tattooed on him? Didn't we already know that Dennis was a pass around? The hot dog king been giving out his hot dogs for a minute. Didn't we already know this? The Brit was like, yeah, I went on a date with him. He bought me a necklace. Everybody now, Shamea's like, girl, we already knew that Dennis was a pass around. This ain't no new news. Girl, whatever. We also learned that Britt, she had her kitty cat shaved too, like Porsha was saying, because she had been doing music videos in magazines, adult magazines, since she was in high school. So she had her punani shaved too. That's what the girl, I don't know. I don't know what I got going on in Atlanta, but all the high school girls punani shaved. I don't know. Anyway, then we get from there from Porsha to from that scene to Shamea and Porsha. It seemed like Shamea wanted to make sure that Porsha got the news, and she needed to make sure gave her the news in front of people taking off their clothes. So they go to the script club. She said ass clapping and shots is going to make them feel better. Was it just me or throughout the whole episode, Shamea comes and said, drink more. You want to drink? Come on, drink. Oh, you babysit, you want more drinks? Come on, who got a drink? You got a shot. Who need a shot? And I was like, girl, put the bottle down, girl. Put the bottle down. Anyway, they started talking and she was like, Simon texted me. She said, he did what? Yes, girl. Showed the text. Basically, he was saying, excited about you, your new venture, getting the peach. Congratulations. Porsha said there's other things he should be worried about than this damn peach, and he should not be texting you. And matter of fact, don't call him bro, because I see that you responded with bro. Don't bro him, girl. He ain't nobody's bro, so don't bro him. So then they talked, and Shamea was like, "Look, I got some things that I want to tell you. There's this girl that's in the group. Her name is Kelly, and she started to ask about. She basically said something to the something to the fact of, why did she take that lady's man? And Portia's like, what? Why was she coming in hot like that? What was that about? And she was like, well, I don't know. I think the thing is that I told her that she needs to get a chance to know you. And Portia said she don't need she don't need to know me at all. I mean, we on the show, so she definitely does. And she was like, oh, well, all this girl's trying to do is sit around here and promote that chicken shack drama and blog stuff. So we don't need to deal with that. And then Shamea was like, drink more. You need to have more drinks because I got more stuff to tell you. I also heard through the grapevine that Drew and what's that boy's name? Drew and Dennis been hanging out a lot. And Push was like, I already know they went to a birthday party together. And Shamea was like, she was like, wait, is there more? I don't basically Portia was like, okay, this is getting weird and it's getting out of hand. So I have no problem with Drew hanging out with Dennis, but sneaking around about it, all of this stuff, it's starting to get weird. So let's figure this out. Especially because Drew is a influencer and helping with the Go Naked here and all of that stuff that's going on. How many people buy Pampered by Porsha and Go Naked? Y'all be buying that stuff? I mean, I gotta assume she's still in business. I don't know. Moving on from there, we get to the day of the party. Everybody is getting ready. Porsha, Shamea was singing down. Okay, rain, rain. She was singing down. Okay, everybody's getting ready. Britt's husband was like, "Now, when we get out here, don't be drinking and acting a fool out here." Britt was the one who said her titties be out. So her husband said, "When you go into this place, drink responsibly. Okay, girl, don't be acting a fool out here." Portia's getting ready. She gets a phone call from Cynthia, who's also getting ready. She was like, "Hey, girl, are you okay? What's been going on?" So they both, talk about what's been happening with them. Cynthia was like, "Well, girl, I'm just mad you getting a divorce because I wanted to go to Nigeria." And Portia was like, "Who said we still can't go to Nigeria? I'm still Nigerian, 44% or something like that." She said she was, so they're still able to go. And Cynthia was like, "Well, okay, well, outside of your divorce, what about Drew? And what's going on with her divorce?" Child Portia threw a jab in there. Was like, "I heard she has support from Dennis." And Cynthia was like, "Sister, say what now?" So you ain't got to talk. Say what now? So basically, she said, "Yeah, apparently, she has some support from her, so she'll be fine." After that, the first person who shows up at the party was Kelly. Kelly comes in. Did y'all see when Kelly came in? And the bar was there. She was like, "Would you like a drink?" She was like, I was been waiting for you to ask, girl. You just got into the room." Anyway, they sit down and Shamea was like, "Hey, thank you so much for coming early." The conversation that we had while we were out eating really made me uncomfortable. And it made me uncomfortable because of the comments that you had about Porsha. And I did tell her, and Kelly was like, "Clearly you did tell her." Because Porsha was on a live, maybe doing those Amazon things, and she talked about me. So it was clear that you told her. And she was saying that my name is Kel. My name is not Kel. My name is Kelly. I'm a business owner. You need to get it right. Okay. Basically, Kelly told Shamea, "I'm only asking about this stuff because I'm going through a divorce, and infidelity was something that was a part of it. So I be in people's business who be cheating. If you cheating, I'm in your business because I'm getting divorced from cheating, and because I'm disgruntled by a cheater, I'm gonna be talking about all the cheaters." Okay, that's basically what she said. So Shamea said that makes sense, and now I get more of the background of who you are. Outside of that, though, if you are going to have an issue with Porsha, talk to Porsha. Like, let's just nip it in the bud and go straight to her. After that, we get Cynthia, who comes in. I love Cynthia's confessional. She said, "Shamea got money." Okay, girl, there wasn't even an address on the place. Okay. What did it say? It said Sterling Hall. Okay, Sterling Hall. It wasn't even addressed. You just go to Sterling Hall. Okay, type that in the GPS. Okay. So then they asked me how her man gets money. He is into HVAC. Okay, so he built, manufactures, and installs HVACs for multiple hotels, multiple airports that we probably walk through, and that's where the money's coming through. An honest living. Okay, come on, trade work. Um, After that, Angela comes in. She's married, Angela Oakley. She's married to Charles Oakley. He used to be a basketball player. Now, I guess they're prepping us to know that he is a straight shooter. He says what he wants to say, and he's very firm about it. I don't know why they being aggressive with making sure that we understand that. I don't know if he's going to be talking in one of these scenes where it's going to be a shock of how stern he is, but they're putting a lot of emphasis on the fact that he says what he needs to say. He's a straight shooter. He talks like, okay. Okay. Cynthia, she sees Britt, but she's on her way to the bar. Cynthia, it's hard out here when you start flirting with the bartender, girl. I guess Cynthia's like, whoever can scratch this itch. Because he was making her drink, and Cynthia was like, you don't come with the drink, do you? I was like, Cynthia, if you don't get your Long Island and go sit down. Anyway, they all have a seat, and Kelly talks to, why I say Brett before? Kelly talks to Cynthia, and they, not reminisce. They both connect on the fact that they're both Pisces, and probably how drama surrounds them a lot. Kelly tells Cynthia, I had a conversation about Porsha, basically saying, why does she steal that lady's man? And Shamea went back and told her. So this feels a little different. Cynthia was like, girl, you come in there hot, girl. They said, don't let the size fool you. This girl comes in hot. So Cynthia's trying to warn Kelly, like, she speaks her mind, girl. And Kelly said, so do I. So, and what's the new news? And what's the news, girl? I speak my mind back. Anyway, so then Britt comes in with her man after she just been told, you better not act the fool here. They all standing around in the kitchen. Kelly points out the fact that her cookbook is in Shamea's kitchen, which is great. Then they just start talking about different things. Angela says that her husband doesn't eat his food, her food. You need to put some respect on his name. Is Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley was like, I guess. I put respect on it. Don't put respect on it. I don't care. I guess. Drew then shows up. She says she knows Kelly through social media. She said that her and Angela have the same hairstylish. I don't know. Cynthia was trying to catch up with Drew. I don't know. People's asking her if she's dating publicly. I don't know. At the same time that was happening, Angela's wig was doing the Karen Huger wig and trying to escape from the scene. That wig did not want to be there. And the glue looked bad, girl. But you turn around, that glue looked bad. Once again, Kenya shows up, no fanfare. She says, hey. Kenya came in like this. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. No fanfare, no nothing. Hey, y'all. She says hi. She only says hi to Cynthia, and she gives like a little dry thing. And the idea seem a little dry and mean girls. Hey, hi, everybody. Hey, hi, hey. Oh, hi, guys. Kelly. Nice to meet you. Oh, hey, Bray. Okay, hey. So, okay, what's going on? So she starts to talk about everyone. Wait, you're going through a divorce, right? Yeah. So a lot of y'all are going through divorces here. She's like, so you're going through oh no, I'm married, sweetie. I'm married, sweetie. Yeah, I'm married, sweetie. Okay, this is my second ring. Oh, from a second man? No, from the only man. Girl, you better get yourself together. So now Kelly's taking Britt is taken aback by this. From there, Shamea comes out looking gorgeous in royal blue. Everybody has on white. She has a royal blue. It's Shamea Zeta. So she comes out. The birthday party is looking fun. She's excited that everybody's together. She was gawking over her man. First of all, I want to say something about my Gerald out there. All of that. So, okay. She comes down. There, people are like, well, where's Porsha? Because the party done started and we haven't heard from her yet or seen her yet. After that, everybody kind of dispersed. Britt goes back to her husband. He's like, everything okay? She was like, I don't know. Kenya kind of tried to shade me just a little bit in my marriage. Like, oh, is that your second ring? Or what's going on with your ring? It's like, sweetie, you need to have a ring. Now, I don't know. In my opinion, Britt, you taking it a little bit too far. It wasn't all that, but I can see how you would feel offended. She said she felt like she was standoffish. Now she asked about my marriage. She said my ring, my second ring, and this and that. So she felt some type of way. After that, they all try to sit down for a second, but Shamea was taken out. She get a Rolls Royce. I don't know if Porsha heard gifts coming or what, but soon as the almost $500,000 gift comes in, that's when you find big booty Porsha scooting her butt in. Hey y'all, she scoot her butt in as soon as the money come out. So she's late. Shamea's like, okay, girl, just stand over there, girl. I'm trying to look and see what's in my Rolls Royce. Okay. So act like you have some cool about yourself. So then they all disperse. Shamea wants to change and they go into another room. And the Portia's like, I'm so sorry I'm late. Shamea's like, girl, help me get out of this dress. Okay, ain't nothing I can do about it, whatever. So Cynthia pulls Kenya to the side while Shamea's getting dressed. And she basically was like, look, let me tell you what's going on. Was it just me, or when Cindy was like, yeah, she had a problem with Kelly had a problem with Shamea telling Porsha about her comment about why you stole your man, and then Kenya was like, "Hot your was, hot your man, hot your man, hot your was," and Cynthia was like, "Yeah, okay." But back to the story. Was it just me, or did I get that energy from Cynthia? She was like, "Okay, girl, back to the story." But why was she upset about that? Well, we're not sure. We're gonna try to figure it out. Child, we get to the group chat overall. They all start sitting down because Britt goes up to Kenya and was like, hey, can I get a hug? Can you give me a hug? Because you didn't give people hugs. Was I giving out hugs? Yeah, you gave a hug to Cynthia. So you want a hug? Girl, let's all just go have a seat because y'all causing too much of a headache. What's going on? She says that, look, I was talking to Cynthia. She said that you was upset about something. She's like, yeah, I feel like the problem was the fact that we need to acknowledge the elephant in the room, says Kelly. And I didn't like that Shamea went back to Porsha about it. So then Porsha comes in, hey, everybody, hey, pleasantries. Britt was like, girl, we were just in the middle of a moment, so have a seat. So they're sitting down. She was like, my comment was, Kelly just goes right into it. Hey, girl, so what you just walked into me talking about why you still that lady's husband. And Portia's like, do I know you? No. Just, maybe we should start off with first names and last names first. I mean, we can. Okay. That was just the question I was asking. Yeah, but I think we should start to try to get to know each other first. Yeah, but you still didn't answer the question. Kelly said you still didn't answer the question, though, girl. So what's the answer to the question? Can you just answer the question? Oh, Porsha, I mean, she handled it well, but I love how Kelly was like, but you still didn't answer the question. Excuse me, do I know you? No, you don't. No. So don't you think you should start off with something else? Maybe. You still didn't answer the question, though. Maybe I could start off with something else. You know how you like your dinner, but you didn't answer the question, girl. And the person's like, I'm disengaging. We're done with this conversation. Oh, so you're not gonna answer the question? So you're not gonna answer the question, or not? You gonna answer the question or not? So then Porsha turns to Britt. She was like, is this your friend? Yes, this is my friend. I think maybe the delivery is a little bit wrong. Basically, what she's trying to say is less like we can just get the elephant, talk about the elephant in the room, and then we can move past it. And Portia's like, I don't care about what's going on yet. Britt and Kelly's so you're not going to answer the question? Child, she wants to answer the questions and she wants to move forward. Kelly says her thing is this. She's a boss bitch, okay? And her thing is just staying there, owning your stuff, and let's move forward. Drew comes in. She says she can't hear. She don't know what's going on. Let's go upstairs. Child, the top of the house look even better than the bottom of the house through the elevator that they went on. So they all sit down. And now the conversations are, Taurus' birthday. So we're definitely not getting the answers to Kelly's questions. And I feel like that's a travesty. So then they were like, okay, it's Taurus' birthdays. Yeah, it's Taurus' birthdays. And Shamea said, well, I wasn't invited to your birthday party, Drew. And everybody was like, "Oh, me neither, me neither." And the Porsche was like, "I was invited." I guess Porsche was the only one. Drew was like, "Well, it was a surprise party, but I did send out the information to everybody's information to my assistant. So was it a surprise party or not?" Child Porsche said, "Well, then who's the assistant? Dennis, because I was the only person who got notified." And Shamea said, "Let's just, because I would be fake if I didn't ask this. Are you sleeping with Dennis?" Something to that effect. She didn't say that, but basically, are you and Dennis dating? So Shamea, you can be that upfront and forward with Drew and Dennis. And are you sleeping with? Are you dating him? But Kelly can't say why you take that lady husband. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Double standard. Okay, got it. Y'all, that was the episode. If I was gonna rate the episode scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, I'm going to give it a let's give the girl a 8. I think it really brought the girls together. I really do like Shamea being the center of the peach, really holding the girls together, the glue, if you will. So I'm excited about it. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. How come Shamea could get to ask questions, but Kelly don't? Do you like the new girls? I don't know if Angela's about to annoy me, but her wig is annoyed. If your wig is annoyed by you, what you think that we gonna feel? Okay? How you feel about Porsha dodging questions? Y'all think it's weird that Kenya is just really being ushered out with no fanfare? I don't like. I don't know. I don't like it. Y'all, that being said, if y'all all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on X, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Threads and on Blue Sky, BusyBlu, no space, no E. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Comment down below. Get into the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. We are going to be on the Whether You Like It or Not panel today. So make sure you are on Scotty by Nature TV's channel. And I'm excited. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time.